Hi, so we're going to show you how to install an exhaust fan or frame up an exhaust fan in your end wall. You have here your standard end wall framing, 2 horizontals above the ground and 4 feet above that. And I've just put another vertical here kind of arbitrarily where I want the edge of the exhaust fan to be. I've also pre-cut a second vertical the same size, which is going to define the other side of the exhaust fan. I've installed my 90-degree brackets on both ends to make installation faster. And I have a horizontal, which is going to be the bottom of the exhaust fan. Again, with all 4 90-degree brackets pre-installed. This is also a good example of how we like to do the 90-degree brackets, always with the screws and the 3 holes opposite each other in every way possible. So here across from each other, you see we have 1 screw and 2 up, 2 screws across and 1 up, and then the same thing, we have 1 screw into the pipe here and 2 screws here. So these 2 are opposite, these 2 are opposite, these 2 are opposite, and these 2 are opposite. That gives you the most strength in every direction that you're gonna get. When I open up the box for the exhaust fan, the 20-inch exhaust fan, instructions in there said to make the opening 20.5 inches in every direction. So this piece of pipe is pre-cut to 20.5 inches. I'm going to use that 20.5 inches of this pipe to mark that we're going to come down from the top on here, that distance. Put it so it's not hitting the 90. Make a mark on here. And then similarly, I'm going to do the same thing up top, marking this same distance for where this piece is going to go. Okay. Use the speed square to draw those lines across. Like this. Here. This. Okay, so now we're going to put in the second vertical rather. We know that line is where the edge of this goes to make it the right width. So I'm going to set this here, fit it inside. Tech screw loaded. Line the edge of that pipe up with that mark I made. Screw it in place up. I'm going to do just 1 screw to start to get this all leveled. Put my level on this piece of tubing and straighten it out so it's perfectly plumb and screw down. Make sure this fits. It does, perfect. Finish out the rest of those screws. Now that we're going to do the same thing on the horizontal, where we're going to put one end to our mark and level it across. Over here for that. So I'm screwing with my right hand. Let's get your body in the position to have the most power possible with the tech screw. One screw there. Straight. Put your level. Good. right. So now we're just gonna get the exhaust fan and test that it fits, show you how it goes in. We're not actually gonna install it at this point because the next step is to cover this end wall with polycarbonate, cut out the hole, and then cover the top of the greenhouse, put the exhaust fan at the very end so it's not getting weather in the meantime. But I'll show you how it goes, and we're gonna take it back up. Pull it out of the box, and the vent is going to go in from the outside, facing this way. Top of the fan, stickers with the letters, with the words facing up. Thank you. That's going to go right there. It's good. And then if we come look over here from this side, in the final installation you have holes here, 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 and here in the flashing around, which you would screw into the steel. But now that we know it works, we're going to take it back down and cover the end wall, cover the tunnel, and then put it back in at the very end.